So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you have just joined, you have chance for a shot! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Conte. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter-press are very potent.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Conte. Cherki. Aimed beyond the defence. He is through here! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome.
Oh, what has happened here? He's found a way through. Oh, that's a key interception. Dembele is onto it in a flash. Now it's Mbappe. Cherki. Cherki will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Elise, and he's managed to get free.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Can he get on the end of this? And it's made its way to him. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. And that could set him on his way. Tchouameni. Nicely shaped ball. Dinked through. And that is well cleared. And here's Dembele. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Dembele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Spread out to the left. Out towards the flank. Drills one in. Tchouameni. And it's Dembele. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Honduras with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. Elise. And Cherki. Mbappe. No, that's been intercepted. Great vision. Nicely weighted ball. Thinks about the shot. Shapes to shoot! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
The first breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Honduras can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Koundé. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Can he stop it going out? He's looking wide. Cherki for Olise. And he's intervened well there.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Nicely intercepted. Chouameni, Conte, and the referee has blown for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Honduras come in leading by just the odd goal.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Honduras leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. Back underway then. Honduras leading courtesy of the game's only goal. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's had a shot! And it's in! France are back on level terms. That was easy, almost too easy.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Is number 10, Mbappe.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, it seems to me they'll both be pushing for another now. Could be a critical phase.
Olise. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's in a great position here. Koundé.
Honduras really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now he's got space here. Saliba makes the interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Olise. Olise. Played in. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Played into space. That has ended up in no man's land. Upamecano. Chouameni. And here's Mbappe. Stood up well to him there. That's a throw.
Substitutions taking place. Substitution on the field. Number 7 coming on the field is number 21.
And it's been played through. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Honduras perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Spread neatly. Space for him to turn and look. Cherky, who does have an assist to his name. Doué. Pass somewhat off target.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Chance, surely! Oh, special! That is a special goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And again they hit the front. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substitution. Substitution on the field. Number 30.
Honduras making further changes here and in quick succession.
Number
Double substitution here, both defenders.
Well, the manager clearly thinks his side has done enough and they should be able to hold on from here. The only worry is it too soon?
Akliush! And the difference is still one, but only just.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
Looking for options for movement, and he welcomes it in. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Hernandez. And it's Conte. Now it's Thuram.
That was lovely, that.
Thuram. And the shot! Top class from Thuram! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And that really is so impressive. France dragged themselves back again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Upamecano. Now Saliba. Chouameni.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
That's good vision.
And
the shot! Incredible! Just incredible! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Honduras now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question: how long is there left, including stoppages?
Upamecano. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. And it's Doué. And he's being shifted off it. Upamecano. And it's Akliouche. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive...